Yeah, we need...
Here we are on Patty Lane. I've gone live. Supposedly they're here with a warrant.
They broke the gate without giving her the warrant first.
They broke the gate without serving her the warrant first.
Hi Rosa, hi Paco. They're all down here right now. Yeah, they're here right now. They broke her gate without giving her a warrant first.
Officer, I know this homeowner personally. Could you please at least let her know that I'm here?
I think they're coming. Okay. Well, she asked for me to come over. I'm her neighbor. I watch after her. Yeah. Yeah, we need
This is elder abuse. We help her.
We help her. I'm not impeding. I'm not here to impede or anything, but...
Yvonne, we're here for you!
Yvonne, are you okay? She's actually talking to my sergeant. Yeah, your sergeant has it. I have an issue when I'm in my private property. She was never served a warrant beforehand. And yesterday they were trying to tear the gate off. You can't do that without having served her first. And the officer sat there and watched these pieces of garbage, the CDFA, try to tear that gate off. We saw him. We witnessed it. These are private homes. This is a private road. They have no jurisdiction here. They have to serve her first, or at least I was under the impression that that's what you're supposed to do. Or anybody. I could just help myself. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter. Why should I put up a gate if you're going to allow these people to just come in? She's elderly. You shame on everybody what they're doing.
Move.
What are they doing? Oh, they broke the gate without serving her a warrant. Remember yesterday?
Is that legal?
No, yeah. That's
Without
what they did.
Warrant?
No, you did not serve her beforehand. That's what I'm saying. Not you personally. It was a different officer.
Oh my God.
It's not you.
Where's Carrie?
Yeah.
This lady's getting heartbroken. She loves her chicken.
Elderly woman with her mother with Alzheimer's. They just showed up.
But they broke it. They broke it without...
They've never spoken to her before.
They never spoken before. No warrant was presented. And yesterday we witnessed them trying to break the gate.
Is she inside?
Yeah, she is. And the sergeant is probably over there trying to intimidate her, and nobody, I guess, I don't know. I tried to...
This lady is by herself. How about if something happens to her? You guys gonna be responsible?
I mean, would you appreciate this presence at your grandmother's house?
Yeah.
Would you like them to do that to yours?
Or do you think you might get a little defensive?
As we watched. I know she's never been served. I've been over her house. There is no warrant. We've been
Apparently they came with it today. They have the warrant today. That's what they have said. But I just don't know how you open a warrant on a property without even addressing the homeowner first. An elderly woman taking care of her mother with Alzheimer's. This is elder abuse. This is abuse of power, and this is overreach.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue. We watched. You haven't served her warrant. I've been to her house. She would have shown...
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vehicles for some chickens.
Were they able to answer your questions?
No, I just get shoved aside. This woman has reached out to me personally. I mean, no offense to her, but like I said, this is an elderly woman taking care of her mother. Like, would you appreciate the presence of 9 government vehicles at your grandmother's house for some chickens?
I don't know anything about her at all. I don't. All I know is we're here to make sure the warrant goes off okay. We just want everyone to be safe, and that's what we're out here to do.
Yeah, so do we, but this is wrong. This is an abuse of power.
Hi. How are you?
Is she doing okay?
She, as far as I know, yes.
It is too old,
I
ladies.
know.
They're like 80.
My
Her husband just died.
That's my partner right over there talking to her, and he's a real nice guy. And if there's an issue with her, I promise you I'll call
Her
someone.
husband.
But there is
just
an
died.
issue. There is an issue. And you know what? Honestly, sir, I see you're part of Highway Patrol, and I understand that you only have so much involvement in this. And to let you know now, I come from a law enforcement family. I hold the utmost respect for you and your job. But our county officers, the people that we vote to protect us, they should be here. They should be here supporting our rights.
Our rights. And the worst part is the lies.
And you're getting the brunt of
claiming
it right
that
now
word was
because you're
presented to
standing in
her.
front of
You know,
this
and I
gate.
have no problem talking to you guys. I really don't.
But you sequestered an
Hold
elderly
on, keep it
woman.
easy, Jen. This isn't him.
I'm, like I said, we just handle the warrant service part of this. We make sure that everybody's safe. We make sure that.
But is that standard protocol without ever speaking to a homeowner and
never
then just
spoke to
coming
her.
and
You know, her husband went to the war and
Yeah,
fight
she
for our
served in this
country.
country.
And
Yeah,
then,
I very much appreciate that.
And then
I very
we
much
go, we
appreciate
fight for our country, and then what is our freedom? At least to speak up.
And I honestly have very little knowledge about the whole circumstances as to why everything's happening. All I know is they have a warrant and they wanted it served safely. And that's
yeah,
what
and
we wanted
us
to do.
as citizens and the people who pay our taxes for this country want some transparency. We want to see some test results. We want to know, like, everybody I know who's a chicken owner around here is a responsible
Right.
chicken owner. Please let me finish this
Okay.
thought, officer. No one here has a problem with the quarantine. Everyone's been trying to follow rules, protocol. All we want is some proof so that we are okay with the slaughter of our animals. I think every person here can agree. If this was truly, you know, a quick spreading virus, and they could prove to us, have a little transparency and say, hey, you know, here's the results, we do in fact have this here, we'd be like, okay, we would comply. But we've not received a single one.
I understand your concerns, and trust me, I'm all about proof. But you're using a lot of things that I really.
I know.
have no
I
idea
understand.
about.
I so understand,
And
officer.
I wish I could tell you more, because if I knew more, I would tell you.
Then would you maybe do us all a favor as a protector of our country and our state?
I'll do what I
Will you
can.
do your homework when you go home? Will you try to understand this a little bit better? I understand that
I'm not gonna lie. I have looked a little bit. I have looked a little bit, but I'm not very educated on this at all. And I don't want to tell you something that's wrong because I'm not educated on this stuff.
And I understand, sir, this isn't you. This wasn't your decision to come here and do this today. And I think all of us here can understand and respect that. But what we're trying to do is get this
Right.
open.
And you're a concerned citizen. You want to know what's happening in your community, right? And like you said, transparency. I don't know how transparent anyone's been. I don't know how blocked off they've been. I don't know anything about that. I don't know about a lot of things that you just mentioned. I would, if I knew, I would tell you guys.
And I believe you, sir. I really do. I understand that's your part, and I'm not trying to impede on any kind of an investigation. I understand that I can't just go ahead and barge on in here,
you
but
can't
I
do that,
know
but I
that
don't-
she wants me here. So will you please let her know that I'm here?
Okay. And your name?
Alyssa.
I will let
Thank you very much, officer.
Jimmy come.
Can you hold these, please?
Alyssa?
Yes, sir. Hold that really quick.
Can't you make them take a test before they kill the chickens?
I can't make him do anything.
That-
This is a completely different entity.
This is CDFA, this is USDA, not CHP's problem. CHP is here to keep the peace and make sure no one loses their shit and starts beating ass.
But they should just test the chickens, not kill them.
Well, and that's why I would
And
like to
gassing
speak to
them is
someone, because here I am on the next street over. I was served without any kind of contact, just served with a kill order for my birds. I have 3 little chickens in my backyard, hardly a big deal. And then the Dr. Fowler, who led my informal phone appeal, called me back this last weekend to say that they have reevaluated my address and my street. Mind you, I'm just the next street over. And said that they would remove my kill order and test my birds, which they did. They came to my house unannounced yesterday and did that. And I allowed them to. I was compliant. This lady is a street over from me, and I think that she should have that same opportunity. And so I would like to at least address this with one of the CDFA workers.
I'll be completely honest with you. I have no control over this.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I'm just trying to get someone to listen to me like you are, sir.
Communication between myself and the 3 other guys that are on the ground here, making sure that nothing happens. Correct. And like I said, if I could tell you more, if I knew more, I would. I don't know. I don't really know much about what's going on. You just by talking to you, I know you're very educated on it, and that you know a lot.
Well, this has been my hell I've been living for the last. Well, they've only made it aware to us for the last 2 months, but apparently this quarantine has been in order for a year. But there was no public outreach, there was no flyers, there was nothing in the mail. We're sitting ducks. And that's what makes me feel like my rights as a U.S. citizen are being taken advantage here.
Okay. And
the fact that we're in the lower income neighborhood compared to going over to Menifee and killing their chicken and ducks over there.
Again, this isn't him. It's not,
No, I'm saying towards them. They're not going to go over to Menifee. They're not going to go to
the one thing
Temecula.
I do know is that it's not just here.
Oh, we know. But again.
And I only say that because of the places that I've been to help these guys.
And I understand that. And that's the thing is whether it's Los Angeles County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, no one has been given transparency. No one's been given, these test results. And here I am dragging my kids out in this heat because this woman who I have personally had a relationship with for some time now calls me in fear. There's a gang of men outside cutting my gate down. There's a gang of men outside banging down my gate, and she's scared.
And you know what? And as long as everybody's respectful, if you guys
make a note, they are isolating her, that the message was passed back that they'll let her know that you're here, that we're here.
Hold this, please.
Yes.
I don't want to be in it.
Yeah. So yeah, they're isolating. They won't let anyone in. So they have completely isolated.
I think she should be able to say if she wants to talk to somebody.
No, all they're doing is we're playing telephone. The sergeant says.
See, that's not right, sir. That is elder abuse. She has called me on multiple occasions to ask for my support, and if they're telling me that they're not giving her the opportunity to speak to me, then that's wrong.
They just said her messages will let her know.
That's against her amendment, right?
Yeah.
Stop you guys from doing it?
Yeah. What?
I mean, I don't even have pockets. Look at me.
Yeah. No, but you're isolating her.
That's not right.
That's not right.
And that's something I do believe, sir, is within your power.
Well, I will say this. If they haven't told me that she wants to see anybody or that anybody else, and the fact
How do we know that they're
know that?
relaying
I
her
just
message?
asked, I said, could I please go? Could I at least make a check on her, neighbor check?
Is the fact of the matter is they're serving a warrant. So basically, this property is being served a warrant.
So an elderly woman who has reached out to us many occasions.
So we can't just have people walk back there regardless if she says, yes, come on my property right now.
Okay, so I want to hear her say she's okay.
That's what I'm
I want to hear her say that she feels comfortable and she's okay.
That's it. That's all we want to know, how she's okay. Instead, I get a message from your sergeant right now. We'll all relay the message.
And honestly, he's the guy in charge of us.
Okay, well, I have this documented, and there's an elderly woman who's reached out to me on multiple occasions that I can prove that she wants support, and she's scared for herself and her health, and law enforcement is denying her the opportunity to tell me that she's okay and comfortable.
And by all means, as this progresses or the longer we're here, if you guys, as long as we're respectful, if anyone has any questions, I'll answer what I can.
I understand it. You're being pretty good.
You're not the issue.
You're not the
your
problem.
sergeant who is not allowing us access.
Yvonne, are you okay?
Just do me a favor if you could. Just kind of keep it back just a little bit, okay?
I'm behind her fence.
Yeah.
Yvonne, are you
Yvonne,
okay?
are you okay?
No. Do you need our help?
See, she's not okay. She needs somebody.
You wish us to come here?
I believe she can walk out if she wants to walk off the property.
Do you want? We can't hear you, Yvonne. I'm sorry. She's crying. Just document this.
This is awful.
This is horrible.
Refusing us to go on your property is against your
We just
amendment
wanted to
right
know you
for
were
property.
okay.
Are you gonna come live or are you gonna stay?
No, I'm gonna stay because now they're not even letting us on the property.
No, we can't. That's what I'm saying. We can't let you on the property.
Are you okay?
But
Do you
if it
need
is
us?
her wish,
It is
for
her
us
wish.
to go on her property, she should have the right to let us on her property.
Ma'am, they're serving a
Yeah,
warrant.
we're serving a search warrant.
Yes, I agree that you're serving a warrant.
We're not
but
impeding you from that.
We just
She's
want to give
beyond
her
upset. We're worried
emotional
about her.
support. She
But
says
we
she's
can't have
not
anybody
fine.
interfering with our operations.
She is not fine.
We're not talking about interfering. We're talking about her health.
We're being
We aren't
supportive
gonna
of
touch
her.
the chickens. We're not gonna take the chickens. We want to hold her and hug her
She can
and give
Emotional.
her
Come off.
support.
She's our family.
No, we understand that. We're not here to bully anybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That's too late for that.
Well, how many vehicles are here? 9 vehicles for one woman?
We have a team. It's not for one woman. It's for the doctor.
Really
And the way they're
disappointed.
killing the chickens is inhumane. Putting them in a gas can for 30 minutes, watching them die, is inhumane.
No, are you? Do you need someone with you?
Do you want a witness?
Do you want a witness?
She is allowed to have